It was just one charge shot away, but yeah, things have gone a little bit pear-shaped for both of our runners at this point. Sloaters, unbeknownst to her, is about to find a Ridley here that is going to be hard-pressed to be completed, especially on this run. The second run, obviously, when you know it's Ridley, things change. You do, different farming strats. I expect Sloaters to, be in a position to, yeah, there it is. She got the confirmation. She knows. Not even gonna try because it's there. It's just like, no, you're not beating Ridley. So yeah, what is she gonna do from here? Found an ice beam behind Kraid. That's really nice. Yeah, and QD has to find his way back to Green Bryn to East Meridia to Kraid, and I don't know that this is the best route, but I also don't know that it's not because obviously. Back through Lower Norfair definitely takes you to Green Brim, but that's a pretty long path. So yeah. Sloaters is noping out of here. Yeah, and no reverse acid dive.
She's not going to bother doing the reverse. I don't think you could do it if you want to full health.
I mean, with space jumping, she did like the just crystal flash. She has enough for another one, but like I said, the problem is. After your wreck ship, you're literally just coming back here and you're kind of banking on a Varia there or like, a bunch of supers in minor locations that aren't the fastest to check. So who knows? Like I said, the fortunate thing, outside of, the health making wave a little bit less enticing to check right now, Varia is as close as it can possibly be to her. And she does have a little bit of a edge on QD. Overall placement wise, they've done the two bosses, the other one hasn't, so I don't think it's quite over yet, but it is for Sloaters and it's in the danger zone. QD knows exactly what his path forward is. Sloaters does not.
Yeah, Ridley being at home was just really unfortunate.
But she's gonna think about farming. Yeah, QD, like I said, this retread of everything was quite long and out of the way, unfortunately.
Yeah, neither runner feeling too good right now. That's almost for certain. Nobody's CAD routed this.
So yeah, if Sloaters can do wave first or, at the very least second, that's going to be pretty good for her position. Like I said, it has the crystal flash, so, you're not in danger of dying, and frankly you're very likely to find an E-tank because like I said, you just found so many items otherwise, but yeah, not gonna do that.
Yeah, health is an issue here. Probably want
to she's not checking these items, which makes sense because of Fantoon obviously, but Fantoon and current health making that decision for her most likely. Yeah. From the all-seeing eye perspective that we have, bad to worse here for Sloaters. The Varia was arm's length away.
She might be thinking if Varia's just sitting there in Upper Norfair, maybe QD already did that, and I'm in trouble. These things are always hard to. You don't know what your opponent's doing.
That you do not. But yeah, looks like wreck ship is on the brain here after some farming. But there's 5 majors there and there's 3 Hell Run majors in Norfair, so it's also all right next to Lower Norfair as well. So there's a lot of advantages to wreck ship here. It's just that it's not where Varia is. So, gonna be seeing wreck ship on the left, East Meridia and Kraid's Lair on the right, coming up here. And yeah, depending on, what Ice is behind Kraid, So if she can also find a plasma beam, that would also make Ridley a lot more doable, but that's a big ask. Lots of outstanding places for a plasma beam.
We
And
still have. Are you saying if they find wave?
yeah, I mean, yeah. So Floaters more than likely checks the major behind Craig gets ice. If you can get another beam on top of that, that would be a boon to Suitless Ridley.
Because I think if you're going to do Ridley suitless, you kind of want full beam combo and without. Well, there is plasma, but still, without wave, do you really want to be doing?
I mean, it's gonna be plasma and ice. It's only, I mean, it's 30 supers, 30 charge shots. It's not.
Yeah, it's not 20. It's still 30 shots, and 30 charge shots are a lot slower than 30 supers.
Yeah, but I mean, depending on
but you're right.
Super could give you an E-tank. It's
if she finds another couple E-tanks, which I imagine she's full clearing wreck ship at this point. She's going to stay in wreck ship until she's comfortable with LN, however many E-tanks that is.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be about 8 more, maybe 12 more. I don't know what it takes to be comfortable with this fight.
Yeah, the other issue is off talk about. Usually it's because Ridley's in wreck ship, but with Lower Norfair Hell Run potentially on the other side of wreck ship, there's nowhere to farm in this godforsaken place.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She's got 14 missiles, 8 supers, and 2 power bombs. So like, those aren't getting refilled anytime soon. So all of my pontificating about maybe Hell Running being a possibility if we get enough firepower, kind of moot. But yeah, we're gonna have to see what the seed gives, what the seed does not give, and yeah, it's looking like this very acquisition. It's gonna be the tipping point of this one.
Yeah, Varia and Ridley Bino. If Ridley's anywhere else, Sloaters is probably done with all 4 bosses by now. I mean, she was there. She was at the boss, so there's no question she would have been able to defeat Kraid if Kraid had been there.
And another non-E-tank, her favorite item, but not what she was in the mood for in this one. Spring Ball is not going to help you survive heat damage.
Here, so you quickly taking care of Trigon there. We got both suits, so don't have to worry about the extra damage from those from grappling, from grab kill, from electricity.
Yeah, so as expected, Sloaters is also doing some of these minor checks. Another power bomb. Like I said, it would be nice if you could like get the ammo to where this Hell Run play was viable, but the problem is max ammo and current ammo are not the same thing. So hard pressed to farm all the way back up. There's a farm spot there in the what's that, West Ocean area, in that little alcove in the middle, but like I think it's one bug. It's gonna take forever. I don't know.
Yeah.
The power bomb drop was terrible, I'm pretty sure.
She could head towards Screw Attack and farm up there. It's not very fast, but it might be faster than waiting on that one bug.
Yeah, and not doing either of these miners. He had space, high jump, and speed, so they weren't really terrible, honestly, but much more interested in the majors, which makes sense. Just gonna.
Well, you're hoping one of these is Varia, and in which case you don't need the miners. So I understand skipping those farms.
Excellent Botwoon over here on the right side.
Yep, choosing to
Despite all
fight
the head
Botwoon
shaking.
didn't have to, but I think with speed it's a little bit faster to go through this way. You get the major check here too, and it's just more health. Bunks the door though. It does have space jump, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, Hefty, small time save over a optimal space jump through this room, but not nearly as much of a time save as it is when you're just, deboosting and spike landing and all that other shenanigans.
So what are we thinking? Double reserve here at Wreck Ship? I think we're still 2 reserves outstanding, right?
I don't know. Let's. I'm going the other way. I'm going bombs and screw attack. Let's find like everything that we don't need.
Oh, screw attack would be helpful.
Oh, we were both wrong. Yeah, this is going to be probably another head scratcher right here from Sloaters. This is not going to be the various suit that she so desperately needs.
Hey, there's that screw attack.
Oh, no head shake, but a very big ponder as Cutie. The nice final round Doppler there. I believe that was a 2-round, but it might have been some slows. Can't be 100% sure, but
I'm not sure either, but I think it was. I also think it was a 2-round.
Sloaters now.
Okay.
And the miners are great if you could farm to full. And right now, you can farm supers pretty good over here by the screw attack area, but power bombs, it's 2 in a room refill, or a room reset, every time.
Missiles are a huge problem right now too. There's nowhere to farm missiles.
It does look like that's what we're going to be trying here. Kind of makes sense. This is a Hail Mary play in a Hail Mary situation. Obviously, you don't know that your opponent isn't also in the same debacle that you are with, Ridley's vanilla. I don't have the Varia. The rest of the seat's kind of far behind me. So, you could say, I can gain an edge if we're in the same situation and I do this successfully. You also just don't know how far away the Varia is.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is how you refill your power bombs. The supers are in the other room. Thankfully, with screw attack, it doesn't cost you power bombs, but you do have to gate glitch to make that attainable. So that's potentially also going to cut into your ammo supply. And like Idle said, we don't have to crystal flash for a little bit yet, but we have 1, and missiles are not a thing that you farm up very quickly here.
It's likely that Ridley will drop some missile packs for us, but that's almost all the places we're going to get missiles. Having screw attack does really help though, because she will be able to kill those Holtzes and stuff, and I think they can sometimes drop missiles. There are a few enemies that drop missiles if you can kill them, but a lot of them don't.
Yeah. So E-Tank here was a pretty good outcome. I mean, if you're feeling extra cheeky, there's a miner over there at GT, and a missile pack will be great, funnily enough. And you do have charged plasma, so the fight would be terrible. And obviously you can refill your ammo, your energy infinitely. But Sloaters says, "Let's do this thing. I've got enough for a crystal flash, and I'm gonna take my chances."
Yeah, it looks like she's committing to the charge ice plasma fight you mentioned, which now at 11 plus 2 health, it's definitely more viable.
Yeah. And obviously, fantastic runner in our own right, and also you have the perfect movement loadout. We blaze through this lower Norfair. It's just that making it down to that boss, not easy. So yeah, we got more powerbomb refill over here, obviously.
Yep. I imagine this is what she's going for here.
You have space jump. I guess she just wanted the powerbomb. She wants every enemy down here, and with the space jump that was at that location, no danger of being down here in the dark with no help.
And this feels slow, but at the same time, like you pointed out, your opponent might be doing the same thing you are, or your opponent might be hunting to the ends of the earth for that area, and maybe they're going to Shack Tool right now, so you just don't know. Oh, she's not even going to save. Okay, I don't agree with that. I would take the save.
You know, I said it was a Hail Mary play, and that's like, you know, the full send of it being Hail Mary. Like, I don't even care.
Right? This is.
So yeah.
It takes 30 seconds to save.
And I mean, I think that's the last place she saved. It's just, you know, that save is before she cleared out Wreck Ship. So
Yes, and picked up the screw attack and all the extra E-tanks.
and the plasma and the ice beam. So yeah, this is the crystal
only
flash that
have
she has
one. I've been
access
saying
to.
+2 this whole time. She's only got one reserve.
Yeah. This cutie is getting grabbed by these metros. He is not feeling good. He's like, you know, man, I'm bleeding time every which way, every room. I'm making a little mistake, but it is inconsequential provided no deaths occur.
Yeah, on the one hand, Cutie found that fairly quickly. On the other hand, he routed that speed in fairly slowly, and of course the complete backtrack to East Meridia. So you know, like there were some possibilities. I don't know why you would do this, but if for some reason you read the logic, I guess you could read the logic more literally, right? You're talking about the 3 E-tanks to do appropriate hell runs. If you did that and found your Varia like 15 minutes in, I mean, you'd be crushing this seed.
That is for certain. It definitely made sense, the plays that both of them made, you know, like they were, you know, only on 2 energy tanks and they had speed, so Business Center was great, and then you could leave Business Center with the gravity you got and just, you know, the world was your oyster, but you know, you needed one little clam before you needed to chase those oysters, and it was chilling over there at the wave beam. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty nice charge fight we're going here, but like, you know, if Ridley's not dead pretty soon, it's gonna be issues, and if Ridley doesn't drop, you know, I mean, Ridley's gonna hopefully give you up to 10 missiles, but it's also pretty, you know, from her perspective, it's pretty likely there's an E-tank back here, but it is grapple beam.
You gotta stay out of health bomb range.
Yeah, I mean, you should be fine. I mean, she didn't even pop the reserve there, so yeah.
Yeah, it's usually supers that are the hard thing to rely on if you're fighting Ridley.
Oh!
And of course I say that, and then you get scammed.
Yeah, that's
my bad. That was my fault.
That's bad. I mean, though, probably, you know, non-E-tank constellation, the farm beam is what you wanted, because, like, as people like to point out, it is technically possible to gain health in this room. It's remarkably slow, and like Sloaters is gonna have a hard time even making it to it. But yeah, we could be here for a while.
It's like impossible to get missiles out of this room. If you need missiles. Supers, it could be done. Missiles.
And the fact
you're
is,
basically hoping for scam drops. Like that's what you're looking for.
If you get missiles, your health is ticking down, which is also bad. Oh my goodness, double super! That was not the opportune time. We're gonna be getting health for a while.
Fortunately, Commentator's Curse is not going to be the outcome of this race. Cutie is smooth sailing here. Has a ton of health. So it's me cursing Sloaters into not getting any missile drops is just gonna result in some extra farming practice.
Yeah. I think if we could run a prediction in chat, what happens first, the dot done or Sloaters leaving this room. Honestly, I don't know which was gonna happen first. Oh, missed that. That's not good. The farm's off sync now. We're fine though.
She did get one of those lucky missile drops. She just needs one more, and then a little bit of more health so that she can have time to Crystal Flash.
Yeah, I do not think that she has gotten above 99 health this entire farm. Every time she can get supers, she gets them. This is
yeah. Eventually,
she'll
probably get all the supers before she gets another missile. But that still doesn't help. You'll just get more health drops. You'll raise your health faster, I guess. But...
yeah. If it starts giving you the power bomb drops, you you say some unkind words under your breath. I think I literally said that and she got a powerbomb drop because I'm pretty sure she was at 11 last I looked.
Well, I mean, she's looking for scam drops, so you gotta expect to get a powerbomb drop for every missile drop you get.
Yeah, those supers are creeping up towards full. Only 3 more. Oh, those are 2 missile drops! That was the
my.
one!
What? Oh my gosh! Can you believe that? She dies because she got 2 missile drops.
Scam drops. You said it 100 times.
I don't believe it.
And yeah, like I said, this save is not when she just came down here. This save is when she was down here the first time. We do not have screw attack. We do not have plasma. We do not have ice.
Thank goodness Cutie is gonna put her out her put this one to bed soon, because oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I mean, it's one thing to get 2 super drops, right? That's somewhat likely. I want to know the odds of getting 2 missile drops in that situation.
Insult to injury there. People think these seeds don't know. These seeds, they know.
That is unreal.
But yeah. Cutie, if you're watching this back and you're like, why haven't the commentator said a word about me? I apologize. What was going on with Sloaters was, you know, had us on the edge of our seat. You were, we were comfortably sitting back with, you know, popcorn in one hand and beverage in the other for the ease with which Cutie has finished the rest of the seed. He's I think he's gonna be shocked to win this one. Check out that race time conversation here in a bit.
Top any percent runner uses better than normal any percent loadout to beat game is just not capturing our attention. Oh my! I cannot believe those 2 missile drops.
I think there's like an outside chance, like it's really far outside, but like Sloaters could have like, you know, ran exactly to Variant just before the dot done. That's not gonna happen though. We're not even going to Norfolk right now. Even though I think by process of elimination she should know. Well, it's Norfolk or check too. I guess we are going to Norfolk just a different way than I was expecting. Yeah, Cutie is in here. He's going to step on the ship and take game 1. Official race time 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 22 seconds. Sloaters with a fairly swift hit of the forfeit. You can see a very big sigh of relief there from Cutie. No clean sweep here, as we said. Sloaters did 2-0 in the winners bracket, so Cutie not going down without a fight. He has taken a game off of his teammate Sloaters, and will be looking to do that once again tonight to force a bracket reset. Oh, our runners in the chat point out a very good point that you could have done in this seed. You know, you get that gravity suit. If you decide at that juncture to just go check the wreck ship boss, then you know that Ridley is, you know, especially from Sloaters, and you know it's vanilla Ridley, and you're probably fine in this seed. But not the case.
It's even knowing it's vanilla Ridley though, it's still, it's like, okay, great, now it's still really hard to do this, you know? Like, I mean, you would have been able to plan a little bit better, you'd have better missiles going in, but still, like, it would have been pretty slow. Because it was looking like when Cutie turned back from that East Meridian, I mean, it was looking like Sloaters is the driver speed here. She just needed to dodge a vanilla Ridley, and I think that I think she would have won without, like, I think she would have won down a suit if she had found Ridley at any of the other location.
Yeah, but I would venture as far as to say is by a pretty significant margin. If there's not a vanilla Ridley, Sloaters just crushes. like you said, the routing on Cutie's end was a lot of backtracking the Sloaters didn't have to do.
Because I know she wouldn't have had Screw Attack, she wouldn't have had a couple of the goodies, but she got to that Lord Archer boss with, I think, 3 tanks in tow. Like, she had most of her... She didn't get there with, 1 HP. She had some health to spare. And you're either going to get an E-tank behind the boss, or... Well, I guess it could have been Fantoons. Maybe you don't. But maybe you refill a little bit of health there, and then you Crystal Flash one more time on the way back up. And very good chances there.
Yeah. So Cutie takes down game 1. We're going to have a look and see what do we need to find. Wave bombs, and that's it. Wave was a grapple. And bombs were at crate E. Those are 2 places we were very unlikely to go. So yeah.
Yeah.
This one was a bit of a doozy. Started out looking pretty fast, and then, the end happened and some shambles occurred, but yep. A fascinating game 1. Idle, I thank you for joining me on this one. I think this is going to be it for you tonight.
Yep, we could be swapping out for MM2 for the second race here. Thanks, Fishy Boo, for doing the tracking. I think we'll be taking a quick break here. The next race should be starting probably about 10 or 11 minutes from now.
Yep. They are readying up as we speak, and we will be back soon with game 2 of this best of 3 series. See you shortly.